Hey guys, what's up? My name's Charlie from CS5 Films, and today I'm going to be doing a basic tutorial in After Effects. I'll be doing some tutorials in Motion 5 soon, and perhaps Final Cut Pro X. So let's let it load. This is going to be a tutorial on 3D text-based animation. So just simple text and using the camera to create a short 3D animation. So let's go ahead, open up a new composition, press OK, and give it a text layer. Type what you want. I'll type CRV Films. Go ahead and resize this. Hold down Shift so it doesn't warp. I'm just going to turn on Action Safe. There we go. And choose whatever font you want, and you may want to add a glow effect or drop shadow effect or even a blur effect. I'm going to go ahead and add a star glow effect. You can get a star glow preset on Trapcode Particular Suite from Red Giant software. It's rather expensive, so I recommend trying to download this for free. In fact, I may even put the serial keygen in the description. Going to turn the streak length down to 3. Yeah, that's good. And the opacity down to 75. Both of them down. Okay. This sort of creates a drop shadowy effect anyway, but if you want, just go to drop shadow. Chuck that on there as well. I like to duplicate this and set the distance here to 10. Give that one a softness of 5. And change the colour to. I'm making my background red, so give it a red drop shadow on this one. There we go. Leave the other one up black. I should give that one a dark green, so it sort of goes with the star glow. Alright, let's go ahead and add a background. So we can Command Y for a Mac, create a new solid, effect, generate ramp effect, start colour, we want that red, and give this a sort of turquoisey blue. There we go. I prefer to use radial and then just drag it to the centre and expand out. Looking nice. Okay, let's bring that below our text and hit return and type BG for our background layer. Now I'm just gonna add another effect and use a preset texture background. I'm going to use Riot Gear by Video Copilot, so be sure to check out videocopilot.net. Andrew Kramer, who is an awesome special effects artist. I recommend buying his stuff, don't try and download it for free, it's not expensive, and to be honest he deserves it. So I'm going to go grayscale and I'm going to take, I'm going to take that grungy effect and drag it above my background layer and set it to screen. So now we've got a background with a sort of nice texture, and we've taken our ramp colours and put them into our title. So now let's go ahead and create a new camera. So layer, new camera, 50mm. Toggle switches, set our text to 3D so it moves with the camera. Before we do anything with this, actually, we're going to need to create another new layer, drag that below our camera, and then add some. Well, I'm going to add some particles. Again, you can use Trapcode Particular Suite, but if not, just CC Particle Weld, standard preset. Drag that on. I want to get rid of the grid. So for starters, we're going to want them to live a little bit longer, so we'll type in 1 and just quickly go down to the physics, take the gravity off, and give it some velocity. Put the velocity up to 50, so that should be moving out towards us. Yeah. Let's go to our actual particle and make it a lens convex. So 50. Yeah, too many. Okay. And go back to a particle, make the birth size, yeah, 0.2 is good, and depth size 0.3. I want to bring it down to 50 actually. Okay. So now if we go to our camera, we've got our particles that we can move about in 3D space. We've got our background texture, obviously being a background, isn't going to be 3D, but that's alright because we can leave that there, and with this we can zoom in and out of our text, so we can bring it into us. If you want to make this a space-like feel, then by all means just go ahead and get rid of the background and just give yourself a background so it looks like it's in space, and then you can add some gravity to these particles so it looks like they're just falling bits of dust or whatever. But for now we'll just concentrate on the animating this. So we'll go set this back to the beginning, and we'll hit P on our camera and set a keyframe. In fact, I want this further back, and then we'll keyframe it from there, move it forward 15 frames, boom, bring it into shot about, yeah, that's good. So now we've got that basic animation of the title coming towards us. To make this more effective actually, go down to your title layer, hit T for opacity, and then keyframe that as well, set it to 0, and toggle that forward to there, and then set the opacity to 100. So now it sort of gleams in. If you really want to you can hit star glow or glow in your case perhaps, and set the strength of it, in this case the boost light, the streak length. You can go to the start and keyframe that. So in your case that'd be glow intensity. So I'll keyframe that from 0 and bring it out, and I'll actually change that to 5. So it's sort of coming in, sort of bursting out towards us. Boom. And if we want, we can make this go past us. So skip to there, go back to our camera, and just shove that past the camera. So now, boom, go straight past. So now we've got this going through the camera, we can just make a new text appear behind it, perhaps. So if we just type in rivalry, which is the name of my short, and then scale this up again. I mean, you could just duplicate the previous text if you want it to be exactly the same, and then just get rid of the keyframes. In this case, I've just had that nice white text, looks quite good on that background anyway. And then as that comes through there, we'll keyframe the opacity of bring that text below the black solid. Keyframe the opacity to be 0 at this point here, as the text is coming through, and then as it comes through and out, we keyframe it again. So the opacity here is 100. And there we have our text, and we'll just cut our project by clicking N. So if you want to trim your work area, you can trim it in one side by hitting B on the keyboard and then N for the other side, and then right click, trim comp to work area. So we can animate that text come forward as well. So it just keeps on repeating, and then rivalry flies through, but for the time being, that will do for a basic tutorial. So anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon.